Hello.
There on the assessor.
Okay.
She's in our exemptions department.
Awesome.
And
Well-
Roger Christensen, one of the commissioners, and John Walker's on Zoom.
Okay, perfect. Hello.
What can we help you with?
So we know what we're here for. We don't really know what we're doing completely yet. So we have, Kartchner owns some communities and we manage the HOAs in those communities. And it's just here in Bonneville. So there's Crow Creek Estates, which isn't applicable actually. There's Warmsprings Townhomes, and then Simplicity at First Street. And there's common area that the homeowners are being taxed on. And so we filled out an application, sent it in, it got lost in transit, I guess. And so we wanted to see if there's any way that you guys could review these and see if these HOA communities are eligible for tax exemption.
Are these what you think you send in?
Yes, correct. Then we have this memorandum that we also were able to find regarding assessment and taxation of common areas.
Okay, you filled this out on the 10th of April.
Well, I just filled those out to bring those in because they got lost. But yes, our accounting department said they filled it out and sent them in.
Do you have any verification that they did? Creates a problem for us because of the law.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, because of the way the law's written,
Uh-huh.
it has to be postmarked.
There's got to be something indicating that.
Because there's kind of a legal term of mailing.
Uh-huh.
If we don't receive it, no, we have to receive it.
Uh-huh.
We deal with this several times a year. Somebody said I sent it in.
Sure.
It didn't come, and the only way we could verify that is get the post office to show they messed up. That's almost impossible.
Yeah.
But
Right.
there is a deadline on these. Have you done this before on others?
No.
Because when you said you were trying to learn.
Yes. Yeah. We're new to this whole world of property taxes.
Okay, they don't have their homeowners run their own?
No,
HOA?
because they're still under development.
Oh,
And so the declarant, which is Kartchner, is, managing it. And then they have the option to pay a management company outside of that. So with Warmsprings, it is ran by a board, but they have hired us to manage it for them.
okay. Are you catching all that, John?
Yes,
John's newer than I am. I've been at this for quite a few years, so I kind of know what our legal counsel and everything does. If it's not, they have certain dates, the state statute says, because we have to collect taxes and send out assessment notices.
Mhm.
And there's no real way to claw that back from the other taxing districts.
Mhm.
And I don't know what the taxes are on those, but they're under development.
Yeah, I've included the assessment notice from last year.
Did you apply for this last year?
No. No, we were looking at it and we're like, well, we should see what we can do for the HOAs.
Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately you missed the deadline.
Okay. So say if we did find something, I mean, at this point, is it still too late if they ended up
You
being
could,
able to
yeah,
show?
you could ask us to reconsider, but they'd have to have something to show they mailed it, like a
Yeah,
Senate certified or something like that, which people normally don't do on these.
okay,
But if you've got something like that,
okay.
So what about moving forward? Is there something we can do moving forward from this year?
make an application right now for this year.
Okay,
Okay,
I do it right with them, so you know that they've got it.
okay,
you
Okay.
know?
okay, that sounds
Sounds
good.
Okay.
All right, well, that
You
makes
okay with
sense.
that, John?
yeah, really. This does happen a lot. And if it were me, I would stop by the office, have them stamp the application, get a copy of it, and then you have everything you need, and you don't have to rely on the little guy in the white van that drives up
Yeah.
and down the road, and it's just, especially if there's more than one property, and it just seems like the way I would do it, but that's not the way most people do.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate you
Thank
coming
you.
in.
I appreciate you guys meeting with us anyways.
Oh.
Okay.
Nothing better to do.